Did you know that the first line of Black Mark is actually the continuation of a pun from 2,000 years ago? Let me get there. Come on this ride with me. The song Black Mark is a musical translation of Ovid's poem Heroides 10, which is written in the first-person perspective of Ariadne after she is abandoned on the island by Theseus. But even Ovid himself is also drawing on and really kind of intimately associating his translation with a previous version by Catullus, and both of them are drawing from previous versions even further back in the Greek mythology. But Ovid is not trying to hide this association with previous versions. In fact, the very first word of his poem in Latin is Mitius. Mitius means more gentle, because Ariadne is saying that she has found every kind of monster, beast, terrible creature more gentle or kinder than Theseus has been to her. Except Ovid knew his audience knew their Greek, and the Greek word for string, you know, the thing that Ariadne led Theseus through the labyrinth with, and like the biggest thing she has to hold over his head as the reason why he should come back and get her off the dang island, the Greek word for that is mitos. So Ovid is using a bilingual pun where in Latin, Ariadne is saying gentler, milder, kinder. These are the things you're not being to me and should be. And at the same time in Greek, it sounds like the word string, which is a reminder of the favor that you still owe me, basically. And just in case we missed the pun the first time around, Michaelopoulos points out that Ovid does this pun again in the third line with the verb mitto, which is your first person singular. It means I send, as in I'm sending this letter to you. And of course, Ovid being Ovid, he's being clever here. This is once again mimicking the dative singular form of the Greek word for string, which is mito, which sounds just like the Latin mitto. Let's circle back. What does any of this have to do with my song Black Mark? Well, I'm translating Ovid's Heroides 10, so I have to contend with the fact that he's being clever and witty and punny. But it just so happens that we also have an English phrase associated with string that has to do with being betrayed, lied to, led on, especially by somebody that you love, a romantic interest, which checks all of the boxes for what Ariadne is trying to get across. And it sounds like this. You've been stringing me along. If I gave my heart to an animal, I would have been better off. Get it? The string because stringing me because you get it. It's argiope, it's gotta be.